Gentlemen, and maybe gentle ladies as usual, welcome back. Quickly, we're going into the wall crusher because I heard the timer, and yeah, we don't want to miss that. Let me change the build. I hope everything got started. Actually, let me send the Twitter spam. Let's go. So, everything else probably is fine. Probably. Today I'm actually trying to play in windowed mode. You know, some people in Unreal Engine forums suggested to take off like exclusivity of the Unreal Engine, taking all your resources. You might play in windowed mode, you know, so the windows will not allocate like all the resources to that. But we'll see. We'll see.
Access denied.
What access denied? I'm into Wall Crusher, so I don't know. Actually, fear. Yesterday I got a couple warnings, you know, on my streams because of the what is love. I had to remove the melody part. So the sound alert got nerfed. We're actually nerfing sound alert. But oh well. Oh well. Seriously, yep. And that's actually not original song. Like some remix, you know, like some remix actually got like it claimed or whatever. Imagine being such scumbag, you know, making a remix on the song and like taking copyrights from the normal song. Like, bruh, that's super cringe. That's actually super cringe. Weak? Yep. Imagine. Like borrowing your song yourself, making a remix, and you know, claiming as it's like your own. Very nice, very nice. Internet is full of, you know, scams. But oh well, oh well. That's actually something I really noticed as well. Something I really noticed for the how it's called, like the trailers or whatever. Like sometimes like someone makes like fake YouTube account, ties some like company, you know, like bootleg company to it, and just claims the like game trailers or whatever. Like, bruh. And YouTube is actually allowing that. Cringe. Welcome to the internet. Yep.
Kringe.
Yo, Kringe actually worked. Cool. Before the stream, I actually trained voice again, you know. I trained the voice to get more recognizable speech recognition. Bad to the bone. Yeah, you see, like, works every time. Works every time. Anyway, let me check. Let me check. 1 hour till the catalyst finished, and I already claimed my daily stuff, but since, you know, we just started into... Dude, what are those mini stutters? Like, playing in windowed mode is probably not a good idea. Hi, yo, how's it going? How's the life? So, let me see. I wanted to actually check the task manager. You know, it actually changes anything. Blink in the window mode. I noticed like the system is actually a bit more responsive. But yeah, it's still kinda almost 100 CPU, but you know, there is like less input lag. But there are some stutters though. So, we will play in windowed mode today. If it will be nice, maybe I will, you know, keep that. Because usually in the full screen you have like more FPS and very nice, like smooth experience, but yeah, with the Unreal Engine you never know. Anyway, shall we do invasions?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
In some Unreal Engine forums, you know, some people were explaining that if you play Unreal Engine in the full screen, now it takes all like exclusivity of your resources. So if you go to the windowed mode, it will say, like Windows will say, screw you. We're keeping some resources to ourselves. I started to play TFD around a week ago. What Descendants do I try to get? The one which you have fun with. What the gameplay you like? What type of gameplay? Do you like run with the guns? You like skill casting? You like to run fast? Like up to you. Up to you. Hereby claim the soundbite. What do you mean by that? It's storage vessel pills. Dude, it tries to teach me how to play like Invasions. Holy crap. I probably should have gone to the kill in here, but... Okay, square, circle, triangle this one. Dude, I will be like a little bit slower than usual. Guys, jump it time. But yeah, like lots of new players making a super huge mistake, you know? I want to unlock someone like super duper meta character which is like top 1 everywhere. Don't do that. Make your main character the one you have fun playing with. You will be much more, you know, enjoying the game. Then, when you will max out your like favorite character, you can like unlock other characters to, you know, to try different styles. I've left the 5th. I invoke the 5th. So let's keep silence. But I know what you mean. It's a nice meme. Where the Mickey Mouse said his respects. But Mickey Mouse is not authority. To the looter shooter gaming enthusiast. You know? Mickey Mouse is Mickey Mouse. And we're gamers here, you know? How's it going somewhere? Okay. X, triangle, square, this no problem. Okay, give me that. Where is my dude? Yeah, actually the first time I'm doing it with the GLEY, so yeah. She also said respect. Ooh. Minnie Mouse. I don't think Minnie Mouse has authority either, no? She's not a gamer. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. But how about you, Savor? How's it going? Song changed. Let's change the volume. So. Okay, invasions. Oh no. Killing. It's a gangster time. It's our killing time. Killing will be getting next week a new module. What are the chances that, you know, it will be something more fun than dashing around? I have a feeling it might not be. It will be hard. It will be actually hard to get ahead of the dashing build. Because killing is still my, you know, like one of the top Descendants, my favorite Descendants. Like, quite unique gameplay, I enjoy it. But Mobile Strike, the module he already has, like to make dashing better, yeah, of course it will. If you played it, you know it doesn't do anything. It actually makes dashing worse. But not worse as my skill issue. Orange, pink, white. Okay, 3 in a row, let's go. It'll be fun, then they'll nerf it. Huh. To be honest, probably not. Actually, Killen doesn't have Booba, so chances are he will. Chances actually, just because of that, he will get there. So yeah, because even GLEY was not safe. Even GLEY was actually not safe from the nerf hammer. Oops. Skill issue. Once again. I think we need to make a randomized skill issue, huh? The one which I'm having currently is actually from the Team Fortress 2. I recorded that voice line. Someone was saying that into the bike. So it's not a meme, it's original. Okay, let's complete. Wait, what? I thought actually I'm having skill issue right here. Maybe invasions are too hard and they need to be removed from the game, huh? How about that? Right. Right. Mr. Bossman.
Descendant.
Pink.
The
Oh,
enemy
very nice. I'm using gangster, so you know.
We must find the lost
My gangster friend likes to approach from the close distance.
from above to
Okay, okay.
energy.
Some like wonderful, you know. Goodbyes for the boss, for the Volga's boss. So. What's up? What's up, guys? What's up, Fear? What's up, Subwar? What you up to today? It feels like a Monday, to be honest. I don't know why. Maybe I was too busy. I actually perfected my Dia build, I think. I actually threw away Polar Set. Imagine. And you know what? Let's actually take Dia to... Where is she? Mario! Let's actually take Dia to the Sigma sector. Let's go public. We'll see. I haven't played a lot yet, but so far so good. I tried to, you know, to focus on the trigger module. Like the previous time I mentioned, like it was more damage, but like single target damage, but whatever. But this time it will be like the full trigger module mode. Playing random games recently. For example. Oh, come on, you shameless people. Shameless gamers.
Void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
Do not exceed your limits. Yeah, it feels like in the windowed mode it feels a little bit different. But I'm trying to probably, you know, to test stuff out, like because as you noticed, like lately my webcam is lagging when some stuff happens, like on screen in TFD. So yeah, maybe it will help. Code Wayne, I actually heard about this game. Remind me, what was that? I still cannot remember like rotation, like infinite rotation. Sometimes it happens that with the first skill you actually charge like almost twice as long. I also removed the duration module. I replaced it with the dangerous ambush. Dude, like that tiny gap, and I cannot charge through that. Dia, come on. Bruh. It's a big bruh. You know what it reminds me? Like in GTA and stuff, and you're riding some like monster truck and like some cactus actually stops. Actually in this game cactus also stops you. Like when I'm playing Bike Bunny, I'm actually getting some cactus issue, no skill issue. 6 million damage. So, about dangerous ambush, right? So I removed the range. I focus on the trigger module, so I don't really need the range. And I inserted the dangerous ambush. And it actually one-taps, like most of the time, one-taps elite. So that's really cool. The only thing, you need to aim. You need to aim with this skill to impale elites. Like Soul Eater. Maybe you need to describe what Soul Eater is as well. Yes, yes. Because of the Steam library, you're one of those gamers who actually has the Steam library full of games you don't play? High five. High five. Though, like 90% of the games I have, obviously, like the giveaways and stuff, but still. I know, I probably have like 400 games or whatever. When I'm playing like 5, maybe. And even then, like, it's quite rare. 13 million damage. Dude got just one shot. Yeah, I made like super lazy build. I'm not even using the third skill. It's like super lazy build. Just there's them, and I played 5% of them. Have you calculated that? Actually, maybe Steam report, Steam review, like on the new year, right? Like when, like each Christmas, like Steam offers you to check your game statistics. That's where you got that 5%. Yep. Dude, I forgot actually mine.
Mission
I
complete.
forgot mine.
All units proceed to transport location.
Let's keep loading
Great
screens.
work out there.
Very nice. Actually, which module I got? Luna. Okay. Yo, is it screen tearing? Nah. But yeah, I'm testing windowed mode. Or maybe, you know, maybe it will consume less CPU. Who knows? But yeah, we noticed actually the second nerf for the GLEY. Actually, two nerfs. Remember yesterday I said like I cannot shoot any more Axiom ships. I actually remembered Wolfenstein for some reason. There was Axis as well. But I cannot shoot like consistently ships anymore after last patch with Rampage skill. And today I've read like one of the dudes actually said the third skill of the GLEY, which actually buffs her melee damage, actually also dealing less damage. How about that? The Blood and Iron module is cursed. Even if they did it unintentionally, it actually still got 2 nerfs with the latest patch. Like, how about that? Like, to be honest, like shooting Axian ships is like one of my favorite things to do with the GLEY. And I cannot do that anymore. I think it's related to the change, like they said, you know, they will be fixing high ground mobs. Like with the Rampage skill. So yeah, now I cannot shoot Axian ships. And other dudes who actually using Blood and Iron module for the melee. Hey yo, how's it going? Using the like Blood and Iron for the melee build, they said it actually also deals less damage. Can you imagine? Like bruh. Like big bruh. Yelza, what's up? Have you changed your name? Remind me please. How's it going? Yeah, I think it's fine. Like, what would you think if developers would add the ability to increase the range of the trigger modules by the range modules? I think that would be really nice. It confirms the devs hate GLEY. I think they're trying to focus on the Dia, you know, this update. Because let's be real, after GLEY rework and Dia release, GLEY actually took all the spotlight. Even shiny ass didn't help. So yeah, let's do one more. Rather use Dia or Serena in missions hard? I prefer to use GLEY. I just made a Dia build, you know, to play around, but I'm like playing GLEY. And I do not play Serena. Like almost at all. Actually at all. I don't even have a preset for Serena. I consistently was playing Serena when just Wall Crusher got released, because like people were not able to defeat the Wall Crusher. Is Luna still great? Yes, Luna is really great.
You're doing good, lad.
Fear still Dia. Nah, I prefer GLEY. Yo, frogs, how's it going? Let's go. Actually, I think I removed this song now. I also got like one copyright notice, because sometimes non-copyright songs like becoming copyright, so I have to clean up my playlist from time to time. Thank you, no problem. Do you thinking like which Descendant to build next? If you will say, you know, like what playstyle? It won't stop. If you play, we'll say what gameplay you enjoy, I might, you know, recommend some stuff. How's the frogs doing? The GLEY nerf was line of sight from the high ground. Actually, now
Is sus.
I'm explaining. Shut up, Mr. Sass. I cannot shoot Axian ships anymore consistently. Like it's bugged or something, but you cannot, you know, reach the ships most of the time. And the second one, the third skill, which buffs your melee damage, now actually dealing like potentially less damage. People were, you know, like complaining on the forums. I'm not playing melee myself, like with blood and iron, but people do. Just more blood and iron, double shadow nerf. Maybe they are not like intentionally changed something, and maybe it will be fixed, but yeah, the mod is cursed. Kingdom Fantasy, let's go. How about World of Warcraft, huh? That sucks for melee, that sucks for the melee. Though, if you're playing, you probably should test it yourself, because, you know, sometimes people complain about stuff they don't know about, but, you know. But it actually got some upvotes. Oh, come on, I got frozen. It got some upvotes, so yeah. People actually trying to get, like, attention of the devs, I guess. And I just created a support ticket, you know, I cannot shoot accent ships anymore, guys, please. Please, revert that. And like with the tiny letters I wrote, guys, maybe you should like remove the nerf of the range at all, considering, you know, how like a couple Descendants just obliterating whole map, even though they're having like 20-meter range and they're actually like having 100-meter range. So yeah, this bit personally, but I haven't played any WoW. Actually, I merged two comments together. But it's cool, and if I try to see from those doesn't I haven't played. Whoa. Yeah. Blood and Iron is kinda cursed. Like it's one of my favorite builds now, to use Blood and Iron, and dude, the amount of attention, like a negative way, that mod is getting, it's kinda sucks. Haven't even made a build for that yet, or level card. I mean, depends if you're enjoying the gameplay, right? I'm just trying it out. I just made a build, and probably I will make a video tomorrow with this build. I'm trying to focus her like fully on the trigger module instead of like the first skill. So yeah. What I need to test fully, the polar set, AoE damage, but even then, if damage is good, like 12% activation is actually not so good, so whatever. The only thing which I am, you know, trying to understand, like if the max HP damage is actually yours max HP or the mob you kill max HP. So yeah, if the mob you kill, then that's actually viable, but if it's yours max HP, then it's kind of whatever, that sucks. After the nerf of the blood and iron, that would be nice. The video, you mean? But yeah, there's like, I've not minded a nerf of something which is actually having legitimate reason, right? So, damage of blood and iron was quite busted. I'm realistic, I'm not denying it, even if it's my favorite build now, I'm still saying, you know, yeah, damage nerf is justified. But we also got the cost nerf, which actually now we have to remove the damage modules, on top of the 35% damage reduction. We have to remove more damage modules to get the cost reduction. That sucks. Range reduction sucks, mainly because they actually have some Descendants which actually having like, well, 15-16 meter range, but their skills actually like obliterating like the everything you see around you, and like they're actually nerfing GLEY instead of, you know, make it consistent, which kind of not so great. Finally got the mount. They did give me one for free. Why would you deserve one for free, huh? Huh? What do you think, it's fairy tale? Though I don't know how Final Fantasy works, so maybe you do. Actually, speaking of the different games, Division 2 today, probably even still having like dev live stream, they're actually having lots of things coming out. So yeah, I'm kind of hyped. I'm actually hyped. Okay, enough. Enough of Sigma Sector. What she's clapping about? Clapping them cheeks, huh? They still support Division 2. That's actually, you know, one of their successful games, because community there is like super nice. Like Division 2 is always, we're having like really chill guys. Like I'm not surprised the game is still alive, and despite Ubisoft having like some drama going on, you know, like Division 2 is still holding on. So yeah, props to them. It's actually somewhat similar to Destiny, right? Despite like they're having lots of questionable like changes, like the community is still holding this game together. So I wanted to check the Axiom. Let's go. Oh, come on, it's like half an hour left. Damn it, boys. Time to, you know, get some GLEY action. Here, you wanna farm superconductives? Though I noticed it's a little bit late, so... yeah, well. Oh well. Oh, nighttime, let's go. Devil GLEY cry. But we'll see, we'll see. I will check it out. If I will like the seasonal content, I might try it out. Oh, someone is doing actually. And there is another GLEY. And that GLEY is actually non-ultimate GLEY. Ho ho ho. Descendant. Guys, who is Descendant? Who is actually Descendant? I was watching someone playing like through the campaign, with new player experience and stuff, and I actually didn't notice like previously, but no, I didn't appreciate previously like the cinematics in this game that using your like skins and stuff. Like mostly in other games where you can like customize your character, usually cinematics are like either hide your character or like the character looks like default or whatever. But in this game, whatever you do with your character, it's actually, you know, reflected in the cutscenes. That's actually super nice. The only thing which, you know, I could improve. Vehicle pass. Actually, no, we will do this one. We have to, you know, get some superconductives. But yeah, the only thing which I would improve, like if your characters in this game could, you know, say something. Like mostly we're spectators, you know? We're spectators in the dialogues, but that would be cool if you would have some, maybe dialogue choices as well. How about that? Surely maybe it would not impact any gameplay, or if it would impact, that would be superb. For those who played Mass Effect knows what I'm talking about. Dude, that game was epic. Like the storytelling, you know, the character like participated in everything, had decisions across like multiple games. That's actually, I'm still praising that. I wish we'd have like, you know, some more games today, but no one really wants to make an effort, you know, to make such games. The closest game I think was the Deus Ex. Though they didn't transfer like the choices in between games, I think. Even though you had like different like major choices like in the middle of the game and in the ending. Yeah, I don't think, you know, they actually transferred it to the like the different parts. But yeah. Yeah, I think when you play in windowed mode it actually has a little bit less FPS. But like the CPU load is less as well. Like one of the things which like I think the game really lacks CPU optimization. Legion of Breach Troops. That was too early. But we still have resources. Let's go.
There's a tactical objective that requires protection in the current operation zone.
I hope I'm not holding those players in hostage. Because sometimes when I'm doing such restarts, quick restarts, some people are just running away. So yeah, in the last update, they actually improved the like the targeting of the skill for the mobs which are standing like above you or below you. I didn't notice like too much, you know, improvements, but I noticed that I cannot shoot ships anymore. Like sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. Which kinda sucks. So I contacted Nexon. I said, hey guys, revert the range nerf please. No, I said revert like fix the like the latest changes, but in the like in some bit, like in the end I was guys, revert the nerf of the range. That's cringe. Until Nexon to repurchase combat arms. You can do it yourself. Just go to the support portal and, you know, create a ticket. I'm back? Nah, you are weak. You are not back. Okay, that's the third phase. Go create service request. Yep. They will put you in the queue, infinite queue. And you will be waiting forever. It's only restricting from multiplayer for 2 days. In this game? What did you do? Were you AFK in the dungeons? I hope you were not cheating. Boom. Guys, I cannot trust you. Okay, let's go. Don't shoot the ships. I wanna test the ships. Legion of Breach Troops. Let's go. Apparently... So you... Wait a sec. Apparently you were the AFK? What build is that? A Rampage build. Blood and Iron. If you wish, I have video on that. You were AFK? Leveling is just so boring. Well, you deserve that then. Like, you know, other players should not work for you. At least you would have run around with them, you know, just hitting mobs a little bit. Like, disguise yourself that you're doing something. Agreed. Respect. Like, taking responsibility is respectable. But understandable as well, you know, like when you're leveling up like completely from zero, you unlock some fresh Descendant and you want to, you know, to make a build. Yeah, you don't have a much of a choice, but like even when I'm like doing that, I'm trying to, you know, like to at least participate somehow. Like not just with the damage, maybe with some skills, but like crowd control or some buff or something, you know, just follow them. Occasionally, you know, assist, like that's fine. But if you're standing like at the spawn, yeah, that's not Gucci. Like most of the time I don't mind when people doing that, but you know, when we're like I'm queuing with them like multiple times and they're still like standing still at the beginning, then yeah, it's kinda kinda not so great. Yeah, let's go. Usually people making excuses, you know, but you're just taking, you know,
Descendant,
like agreeing. Very nice. I love your understanding. I mean, I just described like everyone is having, probably like everyone is having such moments, you know? Like the veteran player like, having literally like 20 characters and they want to level up some new character and they need to level up like 10 times. Like the first couple times, well, they're like inserting the catalyst, they're actually, you know, like noobs. They're actually noobs as well. But at least they're trying to participate, so, you know. We could pay for it. What, for leveling? No way. Dude, that's all about, you know, the gameplay. So let's see, like, you will level your character with the cash. You buy from the store catalysts. You insert the catalyst, you pay again to level up. You buy the catalyst, you level, you level up. Then you buy another level up. Like, bruh. What's the gameplay then? Is it a new bike or skin? It's a skin. It's like my custom bike. I created the bike and the base of the bike actually a viewer got me. I could have all my money. I'm not judging, I guess. I'm actually not judging. I mean, like, if you're like really like determined, you know, to level up your characters, you might, you know, like get some like random dude from the matchmaking and say, hey man, you wanna, you know, carry me? I'll give you some caliber. Probably like lots of people would agree, you know. I'm not sure if I should be suggesting that, but but hey, considering I kind of feel you, you know, I kind of feel your leveling laziness, so that's why I'm having such ideas. Okay, let's go. But yeah, look at this. So if you will be having such roster of the characters, obviously I have like some normal ultimate, which I like now is useless. But yeah, imagine how much cash you would spend for leveling like that, bruh. Like a big bruh. We need more range for the GLEY. Like even here I couldn't like shoot the mob. I need to get closer. Okay, phase 2. It's kind of 50-50 though. This one, right? Let's go. I respawned. Yeah, I see like lots of people are farming superconductive here. I know they implemented like other sources to get the superconductive from, but at the same time, you know, like it's like most of the time not worth it. I think they should, you know, like calculate somehow, like average time, you know, to get the resources and adjust that like across couple like content types. Today actually I've seen someone was complaining, you know, about the like spreading like materials across multiple dungeons or whatever. They saying doing different things is not good. Like bruh, and doing the like 100 times, you know, like generator mission is good. Same with the invasions, right? We're like getting removed invasions and like why? I still don't understand why. Because like some PPGs complained, either because like invasions are hard or like it's like too long to do or something. Wait, no one is forcing you to do that. Like they will be having new boards or whatever, which will be giving gold as well. Why not to leave invasions for those who actually, you know, still want to do that? What Descendant is that? A GLEY. That's the GLEY. Blood and Iron build. Yeah, it's like one of my favorite builds now. Sadly, it's, you know, getting nerfed like non-stop. But I have a feeling the latest patch was not intentional. Like we were talking about it, the first nerf is like the range reduction on the Axion ships, and the second one is the melee damage from the third skill. Like people saying, you know, they're doing less damage with the melee. I myself, like, except Hypernova, not using melee, and I'm not using third skill in the frenzy mode to buff my damage for the melee. So yeah, cannot relate to that, but I can relate to the range. Like, that's the second range nerf.
Descendant, a tactical objective needs your protection.
Tactical objective. Where are they? So a bit skill. Yeah, in the windowed mode I have less FPS, but like the webcam doesn't lag at least. Unreal Engine is not taking all the resources, it seems. Though I will still be checking recording, so like we'll see. Because last couple weeks, after like 3 updates ago, I'm having like worse performance in the game. I don't know why. Like CPU sometimes goes to 100%, maybe not even sometimes, but quite often. So yeah, why I can't go here though? There is some like invisible wall. I couldn't move. Yeah, let's see. Okay, those ships are working. Maybe it was like temporary bug. Maybe they already fixed that. I don't know. There's tactical objectives. Yes, I know. Remember, guys, when people were complaining about like the ambush mission? Like, I'm surprised no one is complaining like the voice lines in this mission. How's it going, guys? All good? But I noticed like the new, okay, it's not new meta, but like lots of people, you know, like creating a new account to complete the game from the beginning. And that's actually, you know, like raising some questions. We need more content. Like people already trying to restart the game. What they could do, actually, another idea. So for replayability, the new board which will be coming, I don't know like all the details what it will have, but they should have some sort of like random content inside of that board. It could be story mission, it could be dungeon run, it could be like boss kill or whatever, but like specific stuff, right? Not the one which is like Albion HQ or whatever it's called. Like and have like different kind of rewards, you know, the materials, including like the stuff which you need to collect for the shadow, like different swords, the stuff which is like quite annoying to get, you know, normally. So yeah, that would be nice. Or, actually even better idea. What did they nerf GLEY with GLEY? So the latest patch introduced the line of sight improvements kinda. Like when you're standing, you know, like near the obstacle or something, you would be hitting mobs like on the top much more consistently. However, like Axion ships, like having like super inconsistent results. Like you cannot like hit half of the ships with that anymore.
Please respond.
You're just standing like below the ships in some areas and you cannot like do any damage to them. And the second one, people were actually like creating the Reddit post that like the melee damage is actually got nerfed with the blood and iron. So if you know like what it does, if you activate your frenzy, you activate the third skill, you will get additional skill damage on top of your melee damage. And people saying that skill damage is actually dealing much less damage now. So yeah. And neither of those like were in the patch notes, so maybe it's not intentional. We'll see. We'll see. I created the ticket, you know, saying about the ships. And I also asked politely, you know, maybe you guys should reverse the nerf of the range. I don't mind damage nerf. I don't even mind the cost nerf. I optimized my build. Though, like in the next content, you know, maybe it will not be that good. Because with the additional, like, damage nerf we had, I had to nerf my damage even more to get the skill cost reduction. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The only thing which we can, you know, like really improve, like, stuff is really good ancestor module. But who knows? Who knows? Hey guys. Dude. When the like wall crusher, you know, gets into action, those red lights are like really cool. But I really want to experience that when there's like nighttime. Right, so let's actually get the Field Colossi. Show me your modules, please, Papa. God damn it. Here's the modules, but I suggest you check the full video. Because just with the modules, it will not work as, you know, as I'm playing. But have fun. Have fun, that's actually a really good build. Even though it got nerfed a couple times, but still. Oh, come on. Mamacita. Okay, we need more resources. Please don't step on me. I still need more resources? No way. What? 50% chance to get more resources and I'm actually getting nothing. That was such crap RNG. That was actually such crap RNG. Yeah, well. I'm not shooting that crap. 50% chance. How many attacks I did? I did like really lots of damage. Okay. That was sloppy, but GLEY builds full in the video, but yeah, you can check this one. But I suggest, you know, to check the full video. So the next one here. Thanks, no problem. Ah, come on, I was late. Did I actually get the loot from that? Yeah, I do, lol. I didn't do any damage to that, but... Okay. Doggo, work. But probably you cannot get the special loot, right? Like if you didn't do any damage. So, Wall Crusher. 8 minutes. Let's go to this one. Let's choose as much superconductive as we can. Where do you find this? What did I find? Like the treasure chest from the Colossi.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
In the dumpster. In the Colossus dumpster. Like, there's some lightning effects. Do you have Thunder Cage here? Let's see. Is it Thunder Cage? Yeah, it is Thunder Cage, right? This is working, so yay. Holy crap. My condolences. Having no internet kinda sucks. A Descendant. Who taking those ships? My favorite part is actually to, you know, to get the ships myself. Sir, can I cut your balls off and, you know, to get custom resources? No, I guess not.
There's a tactical objective that
Is this game worth playing? Define worth?
Please respond.
To have fun, yes. But you can check, you know, like while you're here, you can check the gameplay and see if that's something you will be enjoying. If yes, then the answer is obvious. Plus, it's free game. It costs you nothing to try. Have you played Warframe? Because it's quite similar. More human though. Less space ninjas and stuff, more human.
Tactical objective needs your protection.
But Warframe had like some human skins lately. So I was thinking maybe I should check it out. I was playing Warframe on the release. Not even on release, I was playing in the beta.
Multiple void demons have been
But yeah. I tried to get into the Warframe like couple years ago, but yeah, it's like so much stuff, you know. If you would be playing from the beginning, obviously it would be much easier. Casual gamers, not mobile type game, like this also a good game, but not my type. This one, mobile. I don't know about that. Well, I'm playing on lowest graphics, so maybe it looks like mobile, I don't know. But like on good graphics, the game is actually having like quite cinematic experience. Some people, you know, using those graphics to like experience skins and stuff, if you know what I mean. 5 minutes of warning. Okay, we'll have to get. Actually, damn it, that's bad timing. That's actually literally Wall Crusher. Jarvis delay ads. Jarvis, delay ads.
At your service, sir.
Okay. I should be having delay. So that's like plus 5 minutes. We have to cheese the timer a bit, so next Wall Crusher will not be getting one.
Descendant, bogus comms traffic is increasing at your location.
The Legion of Breach troops.
Requesting search and destroy.
Oh, come on, I don't have resources. God damn it. Balls cutting time. No, you don't want to? Dude. They actually played the baseball with me. So he exploded, I got knocked back, and like ship rockets or something also got exploded. Right. 4 minutes until
There's a
Wall Crusher.
tactical objective that requires
We go again.
the current operation zone. Please respond.
I respawn. I don't know what, but I respawned. We need night time. Permanent night time. Like obviously that should be an option, you know, some people would like to have like the daytime or night time in the game.
Guide you to the location.
That would be cool. Because recently I was playing World of Warcraft and they were having like not anniversary event, like pre-patch event. And like the treasure chests or bags which they were giving away was having a potion. They were having a potion which actually could let you, you know, to change your like daytime. So yeah, if you wish to play at night, just change it. That would be nice. How much I need? A bunch of T-posing logos actually
Descendant, there's
catapulted
a
from the
tactical
ship.
that requires protection. Please confirm.
I confirm. Don't know what, but I confirm. Should I increase FOV?
Descendant. Multiple void beacons have been identified. Prepare for combat.
Like I changed the FOV back to 90, you know, in hope it maybe it'll improve like some performance, but still. That's some cheesy. That's some cheesy dude here. Join the mission to get the credit. Cheese. That was cheese. So, boss man. Where is the boss man?
Descendant. Boldest comms traffic is increasing at your speed.
Wall crusher time. Let's go.
Requesting search and destroy.
In this game for a year. And then this back with a lot of amazing stuff. Oh, for sure. The game is actually really good now. I mean, it was good as well before that, but like lots of quality of life changes and stuff. I play since day one. I had some short breaks, but overall I would say like today the game is in a better state. Like amount of, you know, community feedbacks there's like doing and stuff. That's actually really nice. It's like 20 seconds. I will not be able to do it anyway. Let's go. Wall crusher time. Let me change to my bossing build. Come on, open up. Is it easier to learn from Warframe? Yes. I tried to get into Warframe like a couple of years ago, but amount of stuff you actually need to watch, amount of stuff you need to read from the wiki and stuff. Bruh. Though, at some point I probably would. We'll see. If something happens, you know, with this game, knock on the wood, like 3 times, yeah, maybe Warframe will be, you know, something which I would play later. Dude. Chimney rockets. Chimney rockets actually got me. But, like, let's be real, you know, Warframe had 10 years of content, this game, like, almost 2 years. So you will for sure have less stuff to learn in this game. But I wish the game would actually survive, like, the same amount as Warframe, you know, and get, like, the similar amount of content. Because the game is quite good. The only thing which I wish they would improve, performance, and some endgame, like, content. Because I still have a feeling they're trying to, you know, to like define the vision of the like end game, because they're still experimenting with that. So I got the ancestor module. We didn't have any bets, right? So good, I guess. Because you would lose, yes. But we'll see. If the game is actually like perform at least how it does now, but like still will be taking community feedback, I think it has lots of potential. A lot of people giving it a bad review. The bad reviews are either salty people, because, you know, they sometimes nerf one things but not another, you know. So I'm also kind of with the same opinion, but I'm not giving a bad review because of that. Like some characters getting nerfed, like despite other characters are having like similar or worse issue, but they're kind of having like the special treatment. That's like one of the, you know, things which I noticed. But it doesn't prevent me to have fun in the game and play the game, so, you know. But we're still, you know, trying to deliver our opinion about that to the devs. So yeah.
If there's
Maybe at some point we will get the like similar treatment for everyone. Right. Catalyst research. Wall Crusher is done. We were having ads delay, so let's actually make a break. So we will be not having like any ads for 1 hour. So I'm gonna get some water as well. Be right back. No, I will miss invasions, I will be honest. They're not amazing, but at the same time, you know, the less stuff to do in the looter grinding game. Yeah, kind of feels weird, I will be honest. But that's just my personal opinion. And this time I will not follow.
Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight!
Probs, why are you cheating? I don't see you have a weapon, and we actually both had a weapon before I left, and you actually kicked our ass? How did that happen? Okay, ads have passed, let's roll. Let's roll. So, the next stop. Next stop is the bridge. We're probably not having Axion Converter anymore, right? Yep.
Sounds like a massive skill issue.
What skill issue? You also were there, so both skill issues. So yeah, this one, which is like forced 4 minutes, and this one... Nah, I will go with the bridge. I'll go with the bridge. Fear, you going? Actually, what is this button? Reset. So there is a cancel of the matchmaking, and there is a reset button. What's up with that? Can't, no internet still. Holy crap. Kinda sucks. Press F in the chat for the fear. Gamers without internet. Oh, come on, I'm having... Oh my god. Can I change quickly? Cannot change to different preset during operation. Thank you. That's one of the quality of life, actually, features I would like to see in the game. Like at the beginning, you know, actually, I remember they broke it. Not broke it, but like... They stopped giving you a chance, you know, to change your stuff. some glitchers were abusing that. But instead of like fixing the glitches, they actually decided, you know, to not give us a option to change the loadouts before the round starts. I blame Frogs? Holy crap. Frogs, why you were glitching? Frog is still trying to make his Sharon build. Like for 1 year. Like still working on the Sharon build. Since last summer, I think. But that will be epic build, right? Don't think we will have like Sharon rework next week. So your build will become useless. Epic? Nah, you're not playing Epic. There is an epic character, by the way. Just saying. So, there will be no PvP in the game, like almost 100%. However, imagine if they would actually let people, you know, to have some, like, missions like racing and stuff between players. That would be epic. Though there's a little bit RNG involved, right? Because the vehicles have like enhancements, which kinda hard to get the good ones. You know, some people will be getting lucky and will get like max speed increase, like on 5 slots. So yeah, that might be a little bit unfair. I know it was fun. And I'm just trying to be helpful, you know. There is an epic character in this game. Control shot. TFD in For You page. Yo, For You page actually works for me. No way. Because quite often, you know, it does not. Because sometimes, you know, like most of the time, only viewers from the local country getting recommended the stream, or occasionally some players are getting naked ass in the screen, and yeah, like so often, you know, like it gets removed. What is this build? Blood and Iron module, which actually got reworked recently and now changes ultimate to have a dual wielding skill, which is quite epic. So yeah, but it already got nerfed a couple times, so we're kinda masochists, I guess, playing it. But like the builds which I'm making are mostly, you know, for fun. I don't care if it's like best top whatever meta. Nah, I play for fun. Blood and Iron has double guns? Yes. Now, yes. Like 3 weeks ago? I think it was 4 weeks ago or something. So yeah. Last major update. GLEY got like the rework a little bit. And it already got nerfed. It got nerfed before it got released, and it got nerfed like after, a week after release. And last week it like got maybe unintentionally nerfed, but there's a couple things, you know, are worse again. So yeah. But I'm still playing because I like the build. Hopefully, you know, devs will not assume that like everything is good with the build and there is no changes needed. Like the worst thing is probably range, right? We had the range how much? Like 34, maybe 36 meters or something. And now we're only having like 21, 22. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But the cost increase and the double damage decrease kind of sucks as well. Actually, technically it's triple damage, you know, decrease, because one before the release, one after release, and the cost increase actually lets you, not lets you, but makes you to remove the damage module to get the cost reduction, so... And the funny thing, on the live stream they said, like this build only outperforms other builds by 10%. But we got 35% damage reduction, we got like 60% cost increase, we got double range nerf. Bruh. They also nerfed like shooting through walls, which makes sense, but like other Descendants can still do that, which I guess sounds a little bit hypocritical, but oh well. Oh well. Dude, hiding behind the corner, huh? No! Okay, good. I actually pressed restart and I forgot to get the box. What's in here? That's the instance entrance, right? Is it fortress? That's the dungeon entrance. Dungeon entrance inside of the dungeon. Ah, same. Okay. Sometimes my RNG is so good that I'm getting this snow map like multiple times in a row. So how many we have? We have 3, right? Or 4. So there is like Winter Gulch, one is in the Swamp of Sorrows. No, Swamp of Sorrows is World of Warcraft name. Swamp, like whatever, like that full name of the location, I forgot. So this one is Fortress. Yeah, I think there's only 3, right? The runners have played for a long time and now they're killed by the goat. He lives on in our hearts, you know? Also, they haven't removed his voice lines from the game, so... Like, if you're doing the campaign, you will still be... You will be still hearing the man. Wait a second. I'm supposed to have, like, But this skin I don't have, but, like, I'm usually supposed to have, like, different spawn animation. In this battle pass, we're having alpha spawn animation. So each time you teleport somewhere, it's like your character is like saluting the alpha. For sure in our hearts. No, I will show you. I will actually show you after this one. It's not just our hearts, but you know, in the spawn as well. Guys, don't touch my toilet. A portable potty, but trying to destroy that. Volgas are jealous. Volgas are jealous that we're having such nice devices. Yeah, let me show you. No, like no one will attack me. So, what is that? Spawn. We need the spawn. So this one. Let's go. Appearance animation is also not bad. Can I rotate that? But yeah, you got the idea. You got the idea. But after him die? Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he got teleported into Twisting Nether. And I don't know what's the place called, but like, remember if you completed the campaign, at one point your character is also kinda killed. Got killed. But, you know, they appeared in the, like, some space. Like arcade space or whatever. Come back with arcade. He actually had arcade. He actually had arcade towards the end. That's the, like, the whole purpose of his, you know, to save his, like, descendants and just disable the device, which is sucking them off, you know. I know it sounds cringe, but like, it's based on true story. For those who've seen cinematics, you know, Karel created like ultimate sucker, and Descendants were, you know, getting suckered. What? Peter's like, you know, stop that. Ah, come on, I spilled a little bit of water. God damn it. Frogs, can you do big suck? The sound alert. No, nothing inappropriate. Nah? What do you mean, nah? Not helpful, huh? Frogs is not helpful. Dude, we're having sound alert from the Borderlands 3. I just made it. Yep. Big sack by the cattle. We nerfed again today, last week, you know, unintentional changes. At least I hope those are unintentional. So with the not range improvement, line of sight improvement, you know, when you're standing like on the ground and you're trying to shoot the mobs upward. So they kinda improved that. However, some ships, you cannot shoot some ships in Axion anymore because of that. And the second one, the melee bonus damage. So the alien. The melee bonus from the third skill, you know, people saying it's dealing less damage. I myself am not using, you know, melee much, but yeah. People who play actually melee build with the blood and iron, they're saying that the swords are dealing less damage now. Some people was like Descendant, like, no. We actually got killed in the campaign as well, like after we destroyed Ironheart. I hope I'm not spoiling. I guess I'm spoiling a bit, sorry about that. But when the Ironheart got destroyed, you know, we got into some space. Like arcade heaven or whatever. So yeah. Oh, come on. So maybe I'll place there, who knows. Okay, 80. At least something. Like, it's so rare I'm getting like over 40 now. Which kind of makes sense because 80 is like how much? 20% chance to get the drop? So yeah. But it also doesn't make much sense because like how much? 40, then 80 is 20% and 100 is like 7%. Which is like 20, only 20 is difference from the second one. So yeah, I think they actually should, you know, change a bit. Like 100 to be like somewhere in the middle between like 80 and 500, which is the latest one. Like with 2%, 2.5% if I'm not... Dude, I'm on the snow again. And I guess it's my favorite part of the breach now. Ooh, that was close, boys. Glad we have second skill, which actually, you know, making big suck from the mobs. Like most of the time you get like actual full HP if you have enough mobs around you. That's actually really nice. Because with all the skill cost reduction modules which we're having, yeah, there is no space for HP modules, so we have some self-healing. Oh, there's boss here. Not anymore. Dude, can I get like different level? That would be nice. It's better for blood and iron. Focus on the non-attribute. Power increase module. Focus on non-attribute I'm using because of the cooldown. It gives you less damage, however...
Access denied.
What access denied? Access denied to those guys who's trying to destroy our toilet. The power increase gives more damage, but like for quality of life I'm going with the non-attribute. I'll show you why. But you can check the full video if you wish. Like I explain, you know, like in details what I'm doing there. Like how each and every component also integrates, you know, with the build. So basically, if you check her passive is like having like 50% chance to get 10 power of life. It was actually 6 before the last update, but still. So I'm trying to reduce this cooldown as much as possible for the bossing. Because for the bossing, I want to have as much resources as possible. 0.6 seconds at 50% chance, you know, to get the custom resource. Because I'm not using melee weapons at all. Okay, I'm using Hypernome, I guess, but like, just to get the resource. But for the damage, I'm not using like any melee weapons, even on bossing. So that's why I'm, you know, going for the cooldown. Because let's be real, for the mobbing you don't really need more damage. Though I'm using it in the breach at the moment and not on the latest dungeon. Latest dungeon is quite tough with this build. However, I'm also using it for the bossing bear as well. Ah, those kind of cussies. So yeah. Having a sister mod with the red cost and red damage and skill power, no crit damage. I mean, let's be real. Most of the time you will be mobbing with this build. And you will have less cost. It's always a bonus. You don't need like min-maxing damage. Like how much costs I have for the last skill? 23 instead of 50. And I prefer to have less cost. Because let's be real, if you cannot cast your skill, it's like literally 0 damage, right? So maybe it's, you know, worth to have like 10% less damage, but you can use skill much more. So yeah. Thank you for the follow, welcome, welcome. Like it's all about like why I like the game as well, you know? Because you like can make like same build with different choices. Depends on your playstyle, you change stuff. Like there are some people, you know, who will be trash talking you because you're not using the meta build which like someone used and that build sucks. Dude, you can make like the same build in 5 different ways. Depends on your playstyle, you know, and you will be much more efficient than those meta chasers. So yeah. This is the meta. Band. Actually, they were... Nah, probably never banned anyone. Like, except, you know, spammers. So maybe Frogs, you will be the first one, huh? How much skills does it actually need for the load? 50%. I guess I'll watch your video, but the casual fan don't care about min-max. I'm not min-maxing. Like most of my videos having disclaimer before I'm starting, you know, explaining the build. I'm just saying, guys, the creator of this build is having fun. Like, it will not be like deleting like 100 meters around you, like some, I don't know, like Ines, Freyna, Serena. But this build, you know, made for fun. This is a talk right now that everyone's in meta and I just want to play a character I enjoy. That's the big issue I have in like other hero shooters as well. Like, you know, I really like Overwatch, but at the beginning, you know, people playing the characters they're having fun with, if you win one team fight, they're switching to most cheesy, annoying meta possible. That's the big grip I have with Overwatch. That's something not really fun. Counter watch. Meta watch. It's not even a counter, you know? People just using the cheesiest stuff possible. They're not even trying to counter, you know? They just know like which dudes are like universal. Like if something goes not so well for your team, yeah. GG. Cheese watch? Yeah, I guess. Cheese watch kinda sounds cheesy. But for fun, I like to play with Freyna, but this will still caught my attention. I am playing like... Okay, let's say the top 3 favorite builds, right? One is Killen with the dashing. Second one is GLEY with the blood and iron. And the third one, actually maybe even top 4. The third one is Paris. Paris is quite nice regards, you know, like with the skill ceiling. You know, it's super rewarding when you like performing well. She's a little bit, you know, like in group play kinda lacking, you know, but for solo play she's amazing. And Noise Surge Luna. People actually really don't like Noise Surge. I think it's like one of my worst, you know, build videos ever. Not by the quality of the build, but like the build itself, you know, people like really dislike Noise Surge. But yeah, from time to time I actually enjoy that. You know what? After this one, let's use Noise Surge and actually maybe not Noise Surge. I need to complete Void Erosion Purge, and probably Concept would be better. Maybe. Noise Surge is like too close. Too close for comfort. But Noise Surge is still nice in non-challenge Void Erosion. It's like really good. Actually, I'm having the GLEY now for the challenge Void Erosion. I never actually did that with the GLEY. Maybe that's what I should try. Like Luna will be for the usual void stuff, but GLEY might be for the challenge. For sure. After this one I'm going there. After this one I'm going there. I want to try. Let's see how it performs. The Void Erosion Challenge. Because after the week it will be reset and you will miss out on lots of, you know, weapon cores. So yeah, you need to do that. Boys. Where are the boys? I also need to do challenge mode for the Infernal Walker. I wanted to do that yesterday, but I guess we didn't have enough time. Come on, box. Box is blocking my taxi. So let's finish this one, and let's get to some challenge mode. Though I'm having low amount of HP. We'll see. Because in the Void Erosion you have like lots of enemies who's actually outplay me. Like the cursed minigun. If you have that minigun elite, he will be actually having 100% accuracy. I remember that mob like was annoying like since the beginning of the game. Like once, like per couple content updates, he's actually getting like super cheesy. Why do you pee? What should you peeing about?
Do you love me?
Where the guy at? Okay.
This is mine now.
Okay. That's what you peeing about, huh? Thank you. I appreciate that, Andrew. 7 months. Let's go. Yippee! Like more than half a year Andrew is here already. Holy crap. To be honest, I wouldn't say it's 7 months. But yeah. Thank you. How's it going? How's the day? Alright, boys. Let's try the GLEY here. I think I was a while without the sub. I'm not you know, tracking. I'm not judging. No. Actually, I know what you mean. I thought you mentioned between the sub badges, but like I guess you mean before. I remember we were playing Office horror game, right? When you actually dropped the gifts and subbed. That was like quite a while ago, and yes, you were before that as well. But good might have a meeting with someone to use N8N? What is that? Okay, we're actually rolling at the moment. Let's go. Gentlemen. They mentioned they will change some balance, right? For the challenge mode of the Void Erosion. I wonder what it will be. Oh, come on. No resources. To create flows and has the iron and... Oh, nasty. Nasty piece of work. Okay, Void Erosion has a little bit challenge with the resource. For sure. You need to manage your resources. Can we have more mobs? Can I increase the difficulty here, guys? Please? Oh, collect those things. Those things actually will give you custom resource as well. Let's go. And to get more of those things, you need to use the third skill, which I'm not usually, you know, doing with the mobs. Yeah, I'm still not getting them. I'm actually still not getting them. Sir. Yes, sir. Any HP here or nah? Guys? Guys, chill. Chill. Where is my hyper now? Do we have any HP here or nah?
A massive skill issue.
No, I'm not dead yet. No skill issue. We're still good. Exactly. Improvements on each spawn. Well, if they will not be spewing toxic shit in your face, yes. No, I'm not against that. But sometimes, you know, those toxic mobs are kinda super annoying. And I even have the toxic resistance actually, you know? Like on my not reactor, but like component. Okay, I'm getting some good RNG for the resource. So far, so good. I'm still in time. Well, even a good time. But for other Descendants, if there would be like 400 mobs each spawn, yeah. Bambies would complain in the forums, 100%. Oops. Didn't notice you, boys. I didn't have any resource. I actually didn't notice. Damn it. Guys. Can you chill? I'm a chill guy. And you can chill as well. No. You wouldn't die here, right? Actually, here. No, you piece. Actually, Fear, would you complete that with Dia, huh? How about that? 5 challenges with Dia. Are you up for a challenge? Easy. All 5 of them. In time. Dude, I would actually watch that. I would actually watch that. Well, she has like 40,000 HP if you would use my build, but... So yeah, it's hard to die, I guess. Easy work. Okay. Confident is good. But I forgot she has like literally a build, you know, out of HP, so it might be easy work. Well, we'll see. Because I'm having like 7,000 HP here, and I already have 1 dead in the first level. So we'll see if it will be easy work for me. It was not easy for you, frogs. And don't gaslight us. You failed 3 exams at the same time.
Massive skill issue.
Where's my vehicle? Like in the Void Erosion and 400% dungeons, I'm so used to have, like, you know, mashing that vehicle button. Okay. Let me do that. I need to remember the 3rd skill. Because 3rd skill actually gives you, like, increased chance to get Power of Life. But to be honest, I think it doesn't do anything, so... Actually not doing anything for me. You know those like red orbs which are dropping after mob's death? So yeah, like literally 0. I know. Maybe I'm missing some like condition. Maybe I'm actually missing some condition to get them. 1 second. So, 3rd skill. Life sphere generation rate 60%. For me, it's like 5%. So, like, wait a second. So maybe it's not Power of Life, but like maybe it's like those med packs? Life sphere. No, it's life sphere. It's like those red balls, right? Where are they? Like, I don't even see any. Oh, those balls. But it's for sure not 60%, like, bruh. Maybe it's also bug. I don't think my, like, actually, maybe it works in different way, right? So it's maybe not flat 60%, but maybe it's just increasing, like, by 60% your existing chance. An existing chance? I need to check that, how much it is. Let me check. Oh, come on. Like, the waste of skill against one mob is actually not so good. Gentlemen. Okay, guys, can you chill for a sec? So, the passive. Spawn rate, 30%. And if we increase that by 60%, it's like... how much? Almost 50%? But like 50%, right? It's like once per 2 mobs. Like on average. And no crap. I'm not getting that in 1 and 2 mobs. Like at best I'm getting it like once per 10 mobs, 20. Like I don't see them. Unless, you know, items are disappearing, like the HP MP orbs sometimes. Maybe it also disappears because of that. But that would be cringe. I don't think they would do that, no? Recon mission. Which one? Recon mission for the failed exams? Nah. Where are we going? Hello? Like the waypoint is here. Dude. You son of a... trolling mob. God damn it. I don't want to waste my ultimate on him. 3 exams? Yes? Nah, that's an excuse. That's an excuse, bro. Okay, she has lots of HP now. Let me choose a bit the resources. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Number 2 out of 5. I have a feeling like the 5th one will be tough with 7000 HP. But we'll see. We'll see. Like this dude having medpack icon. But it actually never restores your HP. Maybe that should be our next fellow. Like instead of the like dogs, cats or whatever. Like maybe this robot could be, you know? Oh, this one. This one should be quicker. That's... yeah. Though it's more challenging because like much more mobs targeting you at the same time. But at the same time you have more mobs as well to get the custom resources. Yeah, I knew you would say that. It was like 200% chance that you would do that. Okay, next point. Dude, I like this. It's kind of dangerous, you know, if you lose control and like they will start blasting you. It's probably like instant kill. But for this build, to get the custom resource, it's amazing. That's actually amazing. The only like thing you need to keep track to not get backstabs from those guys. That's a bad idea. Bad idea. I just said about it. And my smart ass actually jumped in like literally middle of them. Seriously, I can't shoot through that. It's really nice. For this stage, this build is like super nice. I should be doing those void erosions, like non-challenging ones, when this map is in the rotation. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Like, I wonder how... Is there like a schedule somewhere, like with the Axiom missions? Like, yeah, farming quartz with this build is probably like super nice. You have the build in your account? Yes. The short version on TikTok, the long version on the YouTube. I recommend the long version, of course, you know, to get like all the details, how it works and why it works. But it's up to you. Though, build actually got nerfed 2 times already, so... just a precaution. I would be even considering, you know, we're masochist playing this. Because in some content it's actually not optimal. But it's fun. But it's fun. Oh, let's go. He didn't have the second phase? Very nice. But I will be honest. Doggo cannot... Oh, okay. It actually was trolling. But let's see. Let's see. I would probably do this stage again for the same amount of rewards, but the challenge mode only gives you 1 reward per stage. So 2 stages remaining. Let's go. Which way? Okay, this one. Oh, that's too close. I don't have any resources yet. But that was nice RNG. I actually got 4 bars. Oh, come on, I don't want to use these, like, ultimate on you. Like, I will be honest, despite... Wait, what? Why it happened? Dude, why it's actually the opening map? Bruh! I didn't said hug live. Voice recognition, you ass. Where I'm going?
Sounds like a massive skill issue.
No skill issue. Windows speech recognition sucks. But yeah. I had so much custom resource and I actually lost all of that. And speaking of custom resources, that's what I wanted to say, right? Despite we got like almost double amount of resource increase cost. Speaking of which, I forgot about resource. Okay, so despite we had such huge nerf like with the cost, it kinda still fun. Kinda still fun, you know, to manage the your mana, so to say. You will be good splish, splash, boink boink. You actually distracted me, and I didn't have the resource. Damn it, boys! I don't think I will be able to complete that in time anymore. Okay, locked in. Have to complete that. I don't want to restart. Oh, life ward. Oh, thank you, game. Kinda spawns like once per 20 years. Okay, trumpet that. Never give up. My time is like super down. I don't think it's the final boss, right? Oh. Oh, come on. Surrounded. Hyperdome kinda sometimes like makes your FPS lower. Dude. He has a shotgun. Why deal so much damage at such range? Field Colossus. I'm not going to the Field Colossus. Okay. Yep. I'm not gonna stop. I'm having a good time now. Can I have a bike here? Like, it's so weird to not have a bike when you're doing like different content. Okay, we good? We good. I not GLEY with the Tangerich Hammer on Anvil because I play for fun. No, always meta cheesing. This is like really fun. It's longer, but it's really fun. Plus, I don't like shotguns. I like Thunder Cage, but I don't like shotguns. Let's go. I was behind. I was behind for like how much? 7-8 minutes, and we still completed that. Let's go. But 2 times I died because of the chat. Okay, yes, your fault, guys. So final stage. Let's go. Wall Crusher. Well, I should be fine, right? But it's a little bit out of range. Really, you had to spawn there. Damn it, dude. Guys, I'm friendly. No resources. Can I hit you once? Damn it, boys. Aimbot. Aimbot detected.
Sounds like a massive skill issue.
What skill issue? No. That was RNG, okay? Dude, literally 0 resources. The game is like trolling me a bit. Button kill, it's kinda 17% per target, so you should not expect too much. But like power of life orbs, which are not dropping for me, I don't know what's up with that. I think it's a bug. Like you're supposed to have like 50% chance, you know, of those orbs dropping on each kill. If you activate the 3rd skill, but like it's probably like 5% or something. Winnible's experience a bug with Blaze 3, that is better than less than it can longer shoot until turn off the skill. It has similar bug like Nell. Like sometimes Nell cannot use any skill until she like jumps off the map or something, or gets revived. So yeah, happens rarely, but it happens. And I guess it was not yet fixed because it's kind of hard to replicate. I think someone else was having that. Was it Volby? Andrew, you there? I think you also were mentioning, you know, you cannot cast some skills. I'm not sure if it was the like the Volby or someone else. But yeah. Like, quite annoying bug, but sadly we still haven't got the fix. Like, some stuff, I guess, is like really tough to debug. And one of them is the worm. The disappearing worm. Have you had like moments when you, like, on low HP, you're going to the warp and it just disappears in front of your eyes? Dude, I hate when it happens. That's actually so annoying, and it's actually from the season 3, I think. Like when the Axiom got released, and it started to happen. Because I didn't remember like previously they were like cleaning up loot. But in Axiom, when you have like hundreds of mobs, you know, this bruh. You just got one shot by the toxic dude. I have toxic resistance, but they're still doing so much damage. But yeah, like when Axiom got released, like we have those missions which like kill 400 mobs, kill 300 mobs, kill 200 mobs, and so on. Yeah, there's so much loot on the ground, so they implemented like the workaround of stuff disappearing. And like HP orbs disappearing is like super annoying. If it's fully dying and it's still bugged, fair enough though, because I'm in well-being. Okay, if it doesn't work like after resurrection, maybe you should report that bug to the devs. Because I can imagine it's like super annoying. Maybe they will fix that. Like mostly they're listening for the feedback. Yo, toxic man. Yeah, for some reason toxic, like faction deals like huge amount of damage. Even though the resistances, but we also deal a huge amount of damage to them, so... How much? How much cores in total you get from all of that? Wait, what? Guys, you're supposed to be out. Your boss is dead. So let's check. Let's check how many cores I got. Maybe I should do as well the challenge mode for the Infernal Walker. Maybe. Let's do Wall Crusher, then let's do some Breach, and maybe I will do like the challenge mode of the Infernal Walker. With the GLEY as well. So, I wanted to check this one, right? So how much... Ah, it's not showing. Damn it, boys. So let's say it's like 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 cores, right? So 18, 24. How much there? 4, right? 28, 30. So 13 total. You're getting like level 10 cores. That's actually a good amount. How much time I've spent on that? Like half an hour less for 30 cores of each. That's actually good. What is not good, that it has a cooldown like 1 month. That's actually not so good. No, not this one. Let's go to the Axiom Plains. Let's see. We can do one of those missions first. And then there will be Wall Crusher. Dude, it's kinda chill. Did I ever close the window? Yeah, I did close the window. That's kind of weird. Like, on top it's kind of warm, but you know, legs got a little bit chilly. So, where are we going? Oh, we're going to this one. 30 seconds. It's only 30 seconds. Let's cheese. Maybe I'll manage to kill this dude. Not the second one probably, but still. That's actually like super rare. Like after 7 minutes? 7 minutes after they spawn, you're still actually getting them? Like, bruh. So, 10 seconds. I need to get him in 10 seconds. 3. Dude, Hypernova. Get back, you were stunned. Son of a... That's a pushy Colossus. Not even, you know, staying to fight. Felicia, you forgot the challenge. Not challenge, but channel reward. Dude just yoinked. Suddenly decided, you know, he has like immunity to the stun. And just went out. Nope. Skill issue.
Sounds like a massive skill issue.
I will do it for you. But yeah, that was unfortunate. So let's do this instead then. No. Crusher. Let me do those things. Wait a second. Like here, power of life orbs are actually dropping correctly. I think. Is it? Maybe I actually got lucky, I don't know. Dude, really? You're pushing? Yeah, there was like so... I probably got more power of life orbs here than I got in the whole stage of the challenge mode. What is the second one? 1 minute. Will I be able to complete that? Probably yes. Let's try. If you don't try, you never know. Colossus inbound. We need actually someone else, you know, with the wall crusher. You know, some random, a little bit random pick from like bosses. Would get good. How to handle level 50 enemies? I use Volby and Thunder Cage, so the stun spawns and then they get swamped. I would recommend to use the skill build for the Volby, if you like playing Volby so much. Like with the skill build, she has like non-attribute damage and it's like really good against any content. There's like 4 main resistances which are mobs having, but the non-attribute is always the hidden one and it's much less than like the usual ones. Okay, let's go. Blue Beetle time. Guys, will I get Ancestor module? Come on, let me. I wanted to increase FOV as well. Come on. Okay. 104. Like in Apex Legends. Your skill power? No crit? Blasphemy, tell me more. Andrew, you there? Andrew knows more about it. But if you have like the good Ancestor module with the crit, like no issues with the crit as well. I don't have like personally Volby build on my channel, but like from time to time I'm playing like with the Volby in the party and like she's super viable. Like any content, you know, non-attribute characters having a little bit advantage against any content, like especially with the latest stuff, because like non-attribute damage is, you know, like it's having less resistances usually on the mount. I mean, don't get me wrong, like the gun builds are like still good, but like the most efficient probably would be skill build against level 400 enemies. The dual crit but have to wait until level 25 to use it. Oh. So, which one are you currently? So, like how I would level up mastery rank. I'm at max, but like if I would do it again, like fill like all your weapon slots with some weapons which you don't have like level 40 yet. It works only like very first time when you acquire a new weapon, and you can actually check in the journal, I think. Is it journal? Nah, not this one. Preset, manage vehicles, change skill details. I think they removed the button, no? Recent inversion reinforcement. There was separate menu. There was separate menu. This is the skin window. Where they actually moved the weapon list? Junk filter. Weapon list here. Okay, so they moved it here. So you press the weapon, you check the weapon list. You can check all the weapons you have, which are not proficiency level 40. However, as I mentioned, it works only one time. And you put like each weapon you don't have level 40 with first time like in all those slots. And you just like do whatever and they will be leveling up and leveling up your mastery rank. Same you can do like with the Descendants, you know? The first time you level up Descendants to level 40, you get the mastery rank as well. But with the weapons it's kinda easier, I guess. Trying to get Eye of the Typhoon to break 1 million DPS. DPS tooltip in the game is not real. It's the fake. Actually, I wanted to check how much keys I got. 30 keys. No bueno. We had the warning alert as will be incoming. Oh, yep, 1 minute. Right, before we will go to the bridge, let's do a quick break, so the ads will not be running for 1 hour. Go get some water, stretch, be right back. No, I will miss invasions, I will be honest. They're not amazing, but at the same time, you know, the less stuff to do in the looter shooter grinding game, yeah, kind of feels weird, I will be honest. But that's just my personal opinion. And this time I will not follow.
Round 1. Fight!
When I see you dancing, I'm like, hola, 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 hola. With your move fancy, make me wanna hola, 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 hola. I got your attention, spending that moolah, 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 moolah. I'm a top popping, pocket, swola, 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 swola.
Gentlemen, yo, just in time, as ended. So, hey Fluid, yo, how's it going? The mod section lied to me about my DPS, yikes. Well, let's be real, right? Like, I will be honest. Like, when I'm doing math to get the builds, you know, I go like through the mods and like calculating how much potential DPS it will be doing. My Blue Beetle is not dealing 1 million DPS. It shows like on the left screen it's like 1 million DPS. Here it shows like less than 600,000 for some reason. But yeah, it's way more. It's way more than that. You've seen me doing Wall Crusher, and like in a minute I'm doing like, let's say, more than 3 billion. More than 3 billion damage per minute. So even if you divide like by 60, it's like 50 million. So breach time. Breach time. Breach time, private operation. Fear, you still having outage? So the lower DPS is through DPS? No. The point is, the in-game DPS, I'm not sure how they're calculating that. Yep. Haven't you paid for your internet, huh? Actually, can you hotspot to your PC and play the game? Because if that would happen, I could. Though I'm not playing. I'm not paying for mobile data, so I'm not having like unlimited. So I would not do that. But who knows? If there would be some major issue with the internet provider, and you know, I would know that I'm not getting internet back in like a couple days, I'd probably do that. I don't know. Been paid. I see. So that's like some technical issue you're having, right? But like my point is, like about the DPS, don't take it like seriously, you know? It's not taking into account some stuff like multi-hits, weak points. Probably it takes weak points, but like weak point is also having secret stat. So 50% damage, you know, of the weak point is actually hidden. You are not seeing it in your stats as well. So yeah. Like all the weapons having like 50% damage increase. But still. Like I would say my Blue Beetle does around like 60 million DPS. Like 50, 60. Like when I reach the sharp precision shot stacks at max. So. But even without those, like it's way more than 1 million, 100%. Plus, as you've seen, if I'm looking at my inventory screen, it shows one DPS number. If I'm going to like module screen, it shows different DPS numbers. So it's kind of inconsistent as well. Maybe they're trying to like calculate this like separately, like the enhancements and weapon cores on one screen, but like weapon cores like would give way more DPS than the module screen there. Doing daily stuff, I almost did bridge tracking solo with my Volby, but that at the very end. I mean, dying here is not an issue though, no? Unless you did like 5 times, then it would be like mission fail, but you're not losing anything. There's no like keys entrance, for the entrance I guess. So yeah, when does the pain end? Pain of farming? It never ends. You're in the grinder jail. But let's be real, it's looter-shooter RPG, right? So, like the grind is part of the life here. But currently, like the meaningful thing which we can do, like if you did all the content, you leveled up all the Descendants, are Ancestor modules, right? We need couple more elements, you know, like that. I'm not saying like more Ancestor modules or something, no. I'm like thinking about something which could be, you know, improved on the constant basis. Maybe a little bit less RNG, because let's be real, Ancestor modules is like such gamba. You're trying to get like literally god rolls, and chances of that happening is like less than 1%. So it's like, you know, stretching the gameplay. But if they would, dude, imagine if we would actually get some equipment, like armor, like usual RPG armor. Let's say armor like boots, gloves, helmet, whatever. That would be so cool. And dungeons would, you know, actually reward you with some gear. That would be epic. Probably it will never happen, but, you know, that would make like much variety in the end game. But never say never, you know, maybe they will do something similar. Since we're having components, right, what they could do, they just increase the component slot. Instead of like second set of components, they would like have components in disguise to have like armors instead. That would be viable, I would say. Actually, maybe that idea got influenced a bit by Division 2. Today I mentioned they were having like some sort of anniversary update or whatever. Anniversary season. So yeah, I kinda like the Division 2 equipment system, inventory system. Well, it's actually, you know, really good. It's so nice, and with this skill, with this ultimate skill, you're immune to knockbacks. And when he's shooting those shields, you're actually getting, like, usually pushed back. But with this skill, you just ignore that stuff. It's a mobile game trying to bamboozle me. There's one mobile game which, like, I mean, I'm not playing mobile games, but, like, I have one installed if I'm traveling. Like to play on plane or whatever when I'm flying. Yeah, they're also having like some new seasons, but I think this game is like also called like Ethereum, and it's like more than 10 years old. I don't know, but the thing is, like it's still quite fun. It's something like Diablo-like. So yeah, I'm playing like one character, like more than 5 years, I think. Just, you know, when I'm flying. There's supposed to be guys behind me. I saw some spawns. It feels actually a little bit unreal that I got different level for the bridge. Like before the wall crusher, before the Void Erosion challenge, I was actually stuck in the winter map. Like non-stop. Like almost feels like I'm playing the new game mode. Like with a different level. We need more locations. We need more locations for the bridge. I hope they will do that. Kinda strange that, you know, we're not getting them this month. Maybe they're saving it, you know. Like break glass in emergency thingy to get like some content after some patches. But we'll see. We'll see. Because we only have like 3 locations, right? And like in the campaign map, it's how much? 7? 8? Kingston, Sturi Lamps, Echo Swamp, Westers, Gulch, Fortress, Agna Desert, 7. I think I'm missing one. Can I check? No, I cannot check from this one. Yeah, there's supposed to be one more. Imagine having quizzes. Like, name all the locations from the questing. 40 minutes left of work. Will it end? When it will end? Just playing with deadlock during the work and saying like when it will end. Are you serious? Are you serious? HP mod? Damn it. John and Jane and Jameson is not working. He already left the work. What build you used? The one which I created myself. You can check it out as well if you wish. How's it going? But yeah, the build is undergoing some hidden nerfs, so we're still trying to beg developers, please sir, don't nerf us anymore. No, they're just Final Fantasy dungeons. Yeah, excuse me, I made such a big mistake. Damage is insane, but I want to try your build. It's actually got nerfed already. It was more than that. And range got nerfed, and skill cost got nerfed, and some quality of life stuff as well, but yeah. But yeah, you can check my channel if you wish. Like, short version is on the TikTok, and YouTube has full. Mobs, come on. But I have pretty decent Ancestor module. Like, after the nerf, damage kinda sucked, but Ancestor module actually, you know, carries it a bit. So yeah, but I still try to get like better Ancestor module. But since it's such like RNG, I'm probably nowhere near. Actually, maybe I should test some things. Maybe I should get Ancestor module with the cost reduction, since we got like almost double cost reduction, like after nerf. 40. Today I only got one time, 80 I think, right? My RNG today is not so RNG. But yeah, if I will use the skill cost reduction on Ancestor module, let me check how much it will be. Let me actually check. What is my Excel sheet? How much cost reduction can I roll? Skill cost. Skill cost. The max skill cost would be 25%. 25% from the 60 is like 15, right? No way. So with my current build, if I will do skill cost and Ancestor module, I will be having around, how much? 8, 9 costs for the skill? Bruh. I'd be on deadlock if I had PC with me. Skill issue. Imagine not having PC at work. So Final Fantasy is not that demanding, right? And you're playing it on the work laptop or whatever? That's some risky behavior. That's ultimate cheese. You have it on console. So you have console at work? That's like giga ultimate cheese. Maybe. Like hidden in your backpack, connected to your monitor. Just switching, you know, with the like hotkeys between the like work PC and the console in your monitor. Okay, living a good life, I see, huh? Though I didn't know, like the console, like the Final Fantasy 14 or whatever, like online, came with the console. Division 2 actually promised cross-platform. After so many years, I think Division 2 is like, how much? 7? 8 years old? And they're actually finally, you know, will be having cross-platform. Like, I'm not usually a big fan of cross-platform in like PvP games, but like in PvE games, that's amazing. That's actually amazing. Though Division 2 has PvP as well, but I'm not usually playing PvP there. Like most of the time I'm playing hardcore mode, you know, when I'm having one life. Yeah, screw that, I'm not going into PvP. There's probably some spawn campers, you know, with some cheesy builds waiting. Just to kill off your character. Nah. I ain't going there. I think actually I have really good character in hardcore, which I still haven't, you know. It still haven't, like, died. Because for the first time in years yesterday. Which one? Bruh, what you doing? You're trying to enter the wall? There's one more. Where is my dude? Dude, you camper. Dude is actual camper. Modern Warfare 3 reboot. Ah, okay, I know what you mean. Because we had like original trilogy and now we're having like the different campaign and stuff. You're playing single player or multiplayer? I think I played campaign of the... like all the campaign of the first trilogy and the first and second one of the reboot. But I don't think I played the third one. Multiplayer, I see. Campaign is actually really good. Like modern Warframe campaigns are actually really enjoyable. More than Black Ops in my opinion. Black Ops was having like really good campaigns at the beginning. But later on they kind of started to, you know, like making some, like, I don't want to say basic scripts, but, you know, kind of feels weird. I haven't played Black Ops 7 though. I'm not sure if I played 6th one. Did I? Which Black Ops is currently? 7 or 6? I think it's 6 maybe now. So maybe I didn't play the 6th one, but maybe I played the 5th one. Player in the museums are sending whispers after they beat them. Well, some toxic stuff. I think they went straight to the Black Ops 7. Skipping the 6th one. No, I think there was some like drama or something, like usual, you know, there's like stamping those Call of Duties like each year. And I think they recently released like 2 Black Opses in like 2 years, right? And like the fanbase was like super unhappy. Dude, those miniguns. Ah, damn it. 7 mods. 7 mods. Huh? 7 mode? What do you mean by that? Well, 7 flipped and actually said it will take longer to stamp them. Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure the next one will just release the Modern Warfare like 4 or whatever. So that for sure they will be, you know, getting like less Call of Duties. Yeah, cool story. Because it's reloaded and the next game drops 7. Released, not reloaded. Big brain fart. But yes, like as I mentioned, right? They like disrupted the chain. They disrupted the chain and released like 2 Black Ops Call of Duties in a row. Modern Warfare trilogy because lots of quality of life and contribute to Warfare. It felt nice. What I really dislike about Call of Duties, they actually releasing some feature. Community likes that feature. They're removing that feature in the next Call of Duty. And they're actually reintroducing that feature like 3 Call of Duties later, like as something new and hyped and marketing and like the crap out of it. So just like people will buy their game. Dude, that's so cringe. That's actually so cringe. Basically, what happened to us? All those good changes are gone and the game felt like crap to play. I mean, isn't it usual? They were usually having like 1 good Call of Duty, 1 bad Call of Duty, 1 good Call of Duty, 1 bad Call of Duty. And they're just cheesing the crap, you know, out of the players. Nah, I've stopped buying Call of Duties like 3 Call of Duties ago or something. Screw that. I'm not supporting such schemazing. Like basically, you know, returning feature, grand comeback. Game is like 70-80 euros. Yeah, it's yeah, literally same game. Same game. With the game which was like, you know, like 2 Call of Duties ago. I also enjoyed... Dude, who is having bot there? Reported. But yeah, I enjoyed the first Warzone. And when they actually migrated to the second one, that also felt a little bit like a scam. What was that sound? That was something like weird sound. Is it trigger module? Nah, probably not. I'm gonna play a few hours max. The Call of Duty, you mean? Or Warzone, you mean? Like, the first Warzone I could play whole day. That was, you know, that was quite, like, replayable, so to say, right? New Warzone, I don't know. I tried it a couple times. I'm not enjoying that. Code any mode? No, I probably would like to play multiplayer, I guess, but like almost the same multiplayer like each year, and you have to shill like 70, 80 euros each time. Nah, boys, I'm good. They stopped, you know, like do like even unique games, in my opinion. My humble opinion. I'm not saying, you know, I'm not entitling everyone for the same opinion. But yeah. Though, fun fact, actually, I don't think I actually got any game which costs like 70 plus. Maybe I got like 170 euro game, but like I'm not buying like higher than 60 euro games. I'm writing. That will totally help. So yeah, most of the time it's like, you know, I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing to play stuff day one. Plus, it kind of helped me, you know, to gather some cash for the PC. Which currently got taken over by AI. And yeah, we need to gather more. So I will still hunt, you know, for that RAM. I need to get good deals on the RAM, and then I will start collecting stuff. See ya. I mean, I probably even will be okay to keep my GPU, I would say. Because with the current Unreal Engine stuff, yeah, like CPU upgrade is more important than GPU. And GPUs are also taken by AI overlords. So yeah. Like I would say, like, now it's quite rarely like when I play the game which actually utilizes my GPU fully. I'm not playing on ultra settings, of course, but like still. Like mostly when you're playing like some beta testing, you know, and optimization is not there. So yeah, those games like can take like all your GPU. But on the release, like quite often, you know, it's fine. But CPU is like, I know what they did with the newest Unreal Engine version, but like CPU is getting just sucked all over like literally everything you have. Because it happens like in multiple games as well. I tried to play Marathon as well, you know. Like GPU utilization is like, how much, like 40-50%, and like CPU is like over the top, even without the streaming. So I said, you know, screw that, I'm not playing that. Like, it's kinda shooter game, it's kinda PvP shooter, so, you know, like, even like some statters are like super annoying. So yeah. But I have like good CPU, it's like i9 99, you know, overclocked to 5 GHz. Everything else, except, you know, Unreal stuff is actually running quite decently. So yeah. I think it started to happen like after Unreal Engine 5.6. So I have a feeling this game is also migrated to that. Not migrated, but updated. Because, like, after, like, let's say, not after, like, 2 months ago? Maybe it started to happen? So, yeah. I wish devs would, you know, pay more attention to optimization. Like, if you... Yo, those kamikaze mobs. If you check the, like, the Steam discussions, sometimes Reddit, you know, like, almost on daily basis people, you know, saying, like, optimization is not so great. It doesn't feel like enjoyable to play unless you have like really high-end PC. Because my computer specs are like above recommended specs, and you know it's still not pleasant. Like when I'm playing solo, it's fine, right? But like when you play in the groups or like Wall Crusher, yeah, quite often you know CPU goes 100. Actually, it also goes 100 in the city. Which can be considered as a group play, right? Because there's many Descendants. But I'm not sure why it actually loads it so much. Like each and every cosmetic Descendants are having? Like causing that? No, I don't know. I have a feeling, you know, maybe like, they haven't like really made the settings to, you know, to disable some stuff. Because I'm pretty sure like in 90% of the cases, when the game is not optimized, like the new game, it's like because of the Unreal Engine like lighting features, shadows or whatever, like those lumen nanite like emulations of the ray tracing or whatever. So yeah, like most of the time, you know, it's causing issues, performance issues. And why I'm saying that, because like even though I'm playing like mostly on lowest settings when I'm streaming, the game still looks really good. It actually looks really good. So, question is like, are those settings not doing anything? So yeah. And those codes. Doggo, please collect those as well. Maybe it's some like infected Resident Evil virus on the ground. And Dog will be like, screw that crap, you do it. Actually, speaking of Resident Evil virus, I remember there was some like convention, gaming convention or whatever, like in Japan or I don't know. Like, the Capcom actually made some vial which looked like a Resident Evil virus. And they were actually, you know, bringing in there. Now I wonder what's inside. Because it looked really cool. What would happen, you know, if someone would by accident break it? New COVID would happen. Like, you know, the new generation. Maybe that's what happened, you know, some people, you know, kind of telling some conspiracies, you know, the COVID was raised in the lab and it was released and blah blah blah. Someone is good, just kind of hard. You still haven't finished that. Blink classic mode with the limited saves. By limited you mean like those phones or whatever, right? So there is a mode which actually lets you save at any point? At any point in game? And ingredient to save, it's a resource material. But can you do it like from any place, but you need to find like that thing which to use that ink for? Because normally I remember like the game was offering you save points, which made sense, right? Between like some difficult like stages or whatever. Like if you would have even like limited resources, but you had a choice when you're gonna save, I think it would not make much sense because like players don't know when is the best time to save. Has been saved room with typewriter. Yeah, that's what I meant. So yeah, that's I remember from the previous titles. You had some sort of like cassette or what, like typewriters or whatever. I'm still getting 40. I'm still actually getting 40. Okay, posture check, people. Probably like after 2 minutes I will just go back. Licking in the, you know, my posture all across the chair. Volby, does she has posture? I'm still not sure like what's the arcade thing which lets her, you know, actually it's a suit, right? I just developed the suit which keeps her together. There's kind of some nice backstories about RK for the characters in this game. I wish there would be more story though. Because the current like cycle of updates is mostly release the new dungeon. Like pull as much resources, blueprints, modules, whatever into that new dungeon, so you need to complete that hundreds of times. Yeah. I wish there would be, you know, more to the story. I mean, I get it, right? Like, they're releasing that content like each month. So, maybe they're like time limited, resource limited. It's kind of understandable, I guess. But the real story progression which we'll be getting is like in the summer, right? In the summer update we'll be having that, the Karel story. Master Karel? Like some mobs are saying. Okay, I wonder like a voice actor who was recording those voice lines. Probably it was fun. And those little fellas begging, you know, for Karel, for attention. But yeah, I wonder what will happen. What? They have a backup plan, right? We will defeat the Karel and, like, obviously the next one who will be taking over is Eamon. He will be the next antagonist, probably. Though I have a suspicion he might help us. He actually might help us. Because from the main campaign, he's not really liking Karel himself as well. But to be honest, I expected like some development of his story like much quicker. Because how much? Like the Karel dungeon will be like marking 2 years, right? 2 years since the game got released. So yeah, that's quite long, you know, development of character of his. Some people theory crafting though. Eamon already helped us once with his like encrypted transmission. Obviously he tried to mask it, but I have a feeling it was not a coincidence. And that we got that, you know, recordings of his. Coincidence, I think not. Is it a spy reference? Though I've kind of read it in spy voice in my head. And he's usually having that cheesy, I think not. With the French accent. Incredibles. I don't think I watched them. Yeah, it's usually the spy. Right. Right. Game, pretty please. I want to be cocky and I want to say 500, but 80 would be nice because like today I only got 80 one time. Okay. 80 is good. I'm not complaining. This time at least. It's a good movie. Congratulations. Frogs just remembered he has like hundreds of thousands of points. What you thinking? To gamble it all at the same time?
Will not be interrupted.
No, I'm good for now. For now. Something tells me at one point he will just say, okay, and just all in. Today I actually got lucky on ancestor modules from the wall crusher. I got 2 of them. It's lots of numbers for manual all-in. Yeah, right. Imagine how hard it is to press 5 zeros after 1. But you'll still have a cashback. Though I'm still like maybe some hope, you know. I'm still hoping, you know, someone would go Martingale chain for like 10 times. I think that would be quite entertaining. But it takes lots of unluck to lose 10 times in a row. Because the end result will be like someone bets like 100 or like 500, and in the end, like after 10 multiplicatives, it will be like hundreds of thousands. Has to be lucky at the bad luck. Yep, that's how my RNG usually works in everything. If there's like small chance of something happens, I probably will, you know, will make it happen. Unintentional. Like some gaps, like when I'm riding the bike, you know, some like bad resource rerolls, not resource but stats for the weapon. Dude, I will be getting god rolls of the like crappiest stats easily, like really easy. Who is there? Dude, is there actual cliff? No, there's no cliff. I was thinking the mob is going out of the mountain. One of the good like ideas I think would be the next update we're having the new dungeon, and again it's like being hyped as like Axion undercover like top secret facility for the Volgos. But bruh, please let us ride through that. Like those beacons in Axion, it's kind of like weird. We at least should be having some sort of, you know, like traversal. I just shot his kneecaps off. And I had non-crit as well. I actually had non-crit. You know what they should do? Like about the critical chance. Like lots of mobs having critical like resistances. Even if you have 100% crit, you will not get the crit like 100% of the time. And like for the bosses as well, right? Even if you're getting 100% crit chance, you kinda could, you know, like still go up to compensate for the boss resistances, I think. Because some abyssal bosses have 40% critical hit chance reduction, which is a lot. Which is actually a lot. But if something like Descendant would have like, say, 120%, They would instead would have like only 80% crit chance instead of 60. So that would be nice. I have a feeling like some stats when we're building characters, they're actually getting useless. Like the best example is the skill power modifier, right? I don't like that, like when they're reworking characters, to increase the damage, they're actually increasing that multiplier on the skills like 15-20 times. It makes the skill power like modifier useless. 40, damn it. Okay, let's go for the field colossi. Sometimes they're dropping a good amount of keys, which I still probably never got the max amount. What was the max amount of the field colossi keys? Something tells me it was 70, but maybe I could be wrong. Right, no researchers. Let's go, Axion. Axion time. And the next cycle of the missions is in 10 minutes as well. Let me actually check. So, we're here, right? Tuesday, yes. Axion X-powered reactors at 5 AM. Holy crap. I'm not staying at 5 AM. Screw that. Yo, nighttime. Guys? No, it's showtime. I need to find the... Damn it. Okay, I guess we can look at this. I wanted to get to the bridge. There's some lasers, lights and lasers going on. No, it's getting light. Okay, I need this dude. It's about 2 AM and then moment there's maintenance. Dude, we were until 4 AM, my time. And we had the World of Warcraft maintenance twice. Well, obviously it was not so late to you, for you. Final Fantasy 2, they got me. I know. Dude, he's partying. I almost died to that, imagine. That would be a shit way to die. Like, quite literally. So, 3 seconds for the vehicle parts. Unlucky. Who's that? Tormentor or Executioner? I think Tormentor was the Void Abyssal boss, right? And this one, the Executioner, is the Void boss. Dude, last time when I was in the Void boss battle, it was so long ago. Like, they removed the like amorphous materials openings, like from the bosses, and they're actually just completely useless now. Really? Dude, they just cheesed his immunity. Flashbangs, man. I would say headshot, but not really. Dude, I got 2 keys. I should be grateful, I guess. You know what this reminded me? We had a teacher at school, which was giving like the small marks. We had like from 1 to 10 marking, like at school. But she was usually giving like the small marks for like some answers, like during the lesson. And if you get like enough small marks, she converts them into like the huge marks. So, like each time you got some small mark, she was like quite insisting, you know, like what you have to say. And you were like, thank you, teacher. But sometimes you get like small, like lowest mark, like let's say 2, right? And she's like still What you have to say? Dude, it made us so much angry. She made us, like... How is it called? Not... Well, passive-aggressive towards her, I guess. Each time, you know, we get small thank you into her face. But she was good. She was a good person, but, you know, like, her teaching method was quite questionable. So, All Crusher, 7 minutes. 7 minutes, people are actually doing this thing. Should we join them? It's kinda longer than this one, but I guess we can join. Just motivated by thank you. She's doing a good job. Now, the issue was as well, like, she could give those small marks for the misbehaving as well, or, you know? Like, if you talked with someone, like, during the lesson, even, like, tiny bit, you know, you will get, like, the small 2. And what you have to say? Yeah, obviously, like, the usual reaction would be, F you! But no. We were not having such authority. Dude, what's up with those tutorials? I mastered rank like 32. The game is, you know, thinking I'm Pepega. I'm Bambi. So the students means they're not. I mean, there was like 100% of the times which we meant exactly that. Even though we said thank you, but like it was not a secret what we actually, you know, were thinking. Maybe she was, you know, enjoying that. I don't know. I remember one dude actually who was not that great student, and he was actually quite stubborn, you know. So he was like drawing some stuff in his notebook, whatever, like, you know, usual crap. And at some point, like, she was like, yeah, give me your notebook. He's like, no. Give me your notebook. No. Small too. What you have to say? He was silent. She said, give me your notebook. He said, no. Another small too. And I think like at some point she actually pissed him off and he said something not so good. Like obviously she converted those small marks into huge marks and like she wanted to talk with the parents or whatever. So yeah. He was like somewhat of a, you know, brave hero in our ranks. Dude, that toilet actually disabled my skill. What you have to say? Kill that dude. No pressure. 4 minutes. Ah, come on. I need a weak point. Good thing I have Peacemaker. Though Peacemaker I should be using for the boxing and stuff, but let's be real. In Axiom, whatever. Literally doesn't matter. So, another commander. Dude, I'm lagging or something? Stream is fine, but I think maybe server lags a bit. Because I'm pressing my ultimate and it's kinda having sometimes like 1 second delay. Maybe Matrix. Agents. Agents trying to intercept me, huh? That looked like a jump scare. And those bodies flying into the monitor. So last commander, like 5 out of 5. Why we're still, you know, still killing? I think the mission should end like as soon as you kill the 5th commander. Because at some point, like, people would, you know, not do this mission too much, because it's always forced on 4 minutes. It's not optimal. But commanders, I think have like low chance to drop ancestor modules. Like I remember one patch had some sort of changes like that. So yeah, I'm still not sure if it actually counts those commanders. Because there's 5 of them. You know, those would be farmable. So 2 minutes, right? Oh, the mission, vehicle mission, let's go. I still want to get enough materials to reroll my bike. I have really good stats, so even if I will be rerolling that, I want to have lots of materials. So it will not be wasted. Though maybe I should keep that. I think I have like 3 max speed on the boosts, max speed and acceleration on boost or something. Let me check after that. Actually no. I'll check after the second one, because like the faster you do them, the more resources you're getting. Oh, Crusher calling. I'm busy. Let's do this one. Let's go to the Wall Crusher. It's kind of chilling. It's still winter here, but still. Look, we have heating. But legs a bit chilly. Yeah, see? Before the last patch, I could actually shoot those ships. Yeah, they changed something with the vertical line of sight and... Not line of sight, but like... high ground, whatever, you could now shoot some bombs which above you, but... I cannot shoot ships. With some of them I can, but like... most of the time I cannot. 5 minutes. Okay, this one... Let me check the vehicle. Maybe I should start rerolling Orca. Vehicles. Enhance module. Not module. So yeah. 3 max speed, max speed on boost, 1 max speed and acceleration on boost. I have 800 resources, which kinda means 200 rolls. I just stepped away to feed my lizard, no problem. Lizard is happy now and it will not eat you. Okay. It's kinda risky to matchmake when you're changing preset. I have 40,000 HP. I need that HP on the Dia. It's happy now. How could you tell that? Is it smiling? I hope he's happy all the time. I mean, you could ask. Feels like enjoying the cricket food. Damn, you're killing crickets for him. Go, boys. Why always have to travel in front of him? Can we at least once I get him in my face, no? Oh, come on. I got input lag or something and my first skill didn't activate. I don't have infinite bullets now. Damn it, boys. I guess I'm helping. A little bit. Okay, my turn. Hopefully I will not get meteor on my head. Let's go. Okay, Frogs is the winner. This time I didn't get Ancestor module. Good for you. Payout time. Can I get like more than 30 keys? I'm usually not getting. What you looking at, huh? Screenshot and dipping, huh? No, that's fine. That's fine. I don't think I have the video for this build, no? Though it's like super simple to make because like GLEY is like infinite ammo. Just stack duration and like usual blue beetle build. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's worth the video to be honest. So, what do we do? There was like ads warning as well, right? Probably have to make a bit of a break. Or I could get I could get food. I think I might actually get the food because I need to. It's usually not. It's not as usual. I need to just heat it up, but you know, I need to do some stuff, and it's already 11 p.m. I'm kind of like experimenting with the earlier schedule, so yeah. The food. Imagine you need to eat something, huh? Would be nice if you could choose like some passive ability in life. Maybe I would choose, you know, to have no requirement to eat. Drink we can still drink, but the some other stuff. But food, nah. If they had a portal gun IRL, you would choose that? I know, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Like, let's say you have 5,000 passive abilities in life, and you would have to choose one. That would be sick. I would enjoy building my character like that. Anyway. I'm gonna get some food. As always. Thanks for watching. As always. Have a nice rest of the day. Let's choose the weapon from the game between portal gun and laser cutter from the dead space. Why do you need the laser cutter for? Bruh. Enjoy the food? Thank you. Medigun is actually a really good choice. It's quite nice. But yeah. Add.
Blah blah blah, Mr. Freeman. Blah blah blah, Mr. Freeman.
Round 1. Fight!
Blah blah blah, Mr. Freeman.